Hi YouTube. Today I want to talk about the Taurus sun. So Taurus is ruled by Venus, which is the planet of wealth, finances, comfort, luxury, attraction, beauty, and Taurus is signified by all of these things. The symbol for Taurus is the bull. So if you look at the bull, the temperament of a bull is that of being very stubborn, very patient. They will be quite intense and they rarely get angry. And if they do, if they reach that point where they get angry, they are going to damage everything around them. And Taurus is pretty much the same. Taurus is ruled by the number 2. The number 2, it is also the area of the house, home, security, finances, comfort. And so Taurus sun sign people place a very great importance on finance and comfort in their lives. So Taurus is traditionally, in traditional astrology, Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, but I personally think that Taurus is more closely aligned with Earth, the Earth as a planet. Of course, Taurus is an Earth element, but I also feel that it's ruled by the Earth sign. Taurus is considered to be a money attracting sign. People with the sun sign in Taurus tend to be quite lucky when it comes to having good financial health. Why is that? Because Taurus is ruled by Venus. As I said before, Venus is the planet of wealth, luxury, finances, security, comfort, and the house and the home and the feeling of comfort. So Taureans are very good at attracting money and wealth. They are an earth sign, which means they have the patience to work through a project, plow through it, take their time, and make sure that the project is completed successfully. And this is why a lot of Taureans, when they start an investment or they start a new project, it is usually for the long term, and these people are going to make sure that the project is completed 100%, and there are no loose ends around it. This is very similar to the bull. Just like I said before, the bull is very patient. They have a lot of steadfastness. They have a lot of perseverance. It's a very tenacious sign. A lot of people confuse tenacious with being stubborn, but I think Taurians are very gifted in being able to really carry through with whatever they've started. Taurians are very gifted at attracting wealth. They don't really have to try very hard to make money. They're very lucky in that sense. So let's say they start a project, they've started an investment, they have an uncanny knack as to what investment is going to give them the maximum rewards, the maximum financial gain. And they take their time, they're going to observe what are the best investment options, what are the best investment potentials, and then they're going to take their time and make their decision. And once they've made their decision, they're going to make sure that the investment is thorough, it's complete, and that everything goes according to plan, and that their financial gains are maximized. They don't like to invest in something that is not going to give them the returns that they wanted. So they also don't have to try very hard when it comes to getting what they want. Like if they want to manifest wealth, it's fairly easy for Taurian sun signs to be able to do that very easily. Venus rules Taurus, so their whole sign is ruled by the planet of wealth and money and financial status and security. Even if a Taurian is in a bad, so-called bad financial situation, they are still going to be able to make income somehow. And this is because they place a great deal of importance on financial security in their lives. This is almost paranoid about their security and finances. It is, if Aries was driven by having larger than life goals and life passions and a drive to do things in life, Taurians are driven by having a deep need of comfort and security, making sure their finances are in order, that they are financially stable, secure, that they don't have to worry about where the money is coming in from and where they're getting their income source from. A Taurian needs to feel that their financial foundation is in order. If that is not in place, then you're going to find a very miserable Taurus, because Taurus is ruled by the root chakra also. The root chakra is about the fundamentals in life. So, like your home, your shelter, your security, your comforts in life, the financial security, and safety. So, unless a Taurian has made sure that their finances are in order and everything is in place, they are not going to feel comfortable or safe. Taurus without money is a very miserable Taurus. So why is it that Taurus, even if they have, even if they're not in a good financial situation, why is it that they somehow seem to have money with them? So how come? How is it that they happen to have money with them at all times? Because of what I said earlier, that Taurus is quite paranoid about their finances and financial security. And so they're always going to make sure that this is in order. So let's say they have a full-time job. Even then, they're not going to rely on that one source of income alone. They're going to have something else on the side, and they're going to be earning extra income on the side. And that's because this is a very deep need for them. It's like a deep emotional security. So their financial comfort brings them emotional security. So it's very important to them. So they always like to have something saved up for a rainy day. They are never going to be the type that are going to spend more than they save, or they're never going to be the type that who spend more than they earn. They will not live beyond their means. So they do like to spend lavishly, but they also make sure that they have sufficient funds and enough money in the bank. What are the spending patterns of Taurians like? Taurians love to spend on the finer things of life. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus. Taurus is ruled by the senses, the five senses. So they love to smell things, they love to taste things, they love to touch things. So if they are planning to buy something, it has to appeal to these senses. It has to look good. It has to have a good texture. It has to feel good to the touch. And only then they're going to buy something. So let's say it could be something simple. It doesn't always have to be something lavish. It could be a blanket, a down blanket that they've used for ages, for many, many years. But this blanket gives them a sense of security, gives them a sense of comfort, of safety. And so they're going to keep it with them for many years. And also because the blanket itself might be having a very good texture, it must feel warm, it must feel soft to the touch, it must be comfortable, it must feel luxurious and comforting. So that's what Taurians look for. So let's say a Taurian is trying to buy furniture for the house and drapes for the house. What they're going to look for is how the drape feels, what color it is, whether it is going to blend aesthetically with the rest of the house. So those are the things they're going to look for. Even their decor inside the home is going to be very aesthetically pleasing. It's going to be the right blend of colors. It's going to be accents in the home that lend a beautiful, luxurious feel to the house. So lovely drapes, luxurious furnishings, nice muted colors. These are people who like pastels. So in my earlier video, I was saying how Aries loves the color red because it's ruled by Mars. It's a fiery planet. Here, Taurus is an earth sign. It's more earthy. So they like neutral colors. They like pastel shades. So think beige, think brown, the natural colors, green. They love green. So these are the colors that Taurians prefer and they enjoy. So you'll find them wearing a lot of these colors. You'll find them having these colors in their house as well. There are two stereotypes about Taurus. One is that they love food, that they are foodies at heart. And the other is that they are a little bit on the lazy side. Now, I don't think this is the case, and I'm going to explain why. So I'm first going to talk about the laziness aspect. So Taurians tend to procrastinate a lot, but I don't call it procrastination. I think that they are simply weighing the pros and cons. So if before they take a long time to take a decision, they take a long time. They are going to weigh the pros and cons. They're going to see if something is well suited to their purpose and only then go for it. So these people take their time to make a decision. Uh, so I wouldn't call it procrastination. I think that they like to weigh the pros and cons of something before going ahead with it. And that can be a financial investment, it can be a relationship, it can be buying something for the home, it could be doing anything, any decision that they need to take. They're going to take their time. They are not going to invest in something unless they feel that this particular thing is bringing them value. And the same thing goes for their relationships. They're not going to invest time and energy in somebody unless they feel that other person is bringing some sort of value to their life. So in this sense, Taurus is very similar to the other earth signs like Virgo and Capricorn, where they are very rooted in practicality. So they're not going to invest in anything unless they feel that it's a value add to their life. It's improving their life in some way. Taurans are also very business minded. It's a financial sign. It's a sign of money and wealth. So if they try to invest in something, in a financial investment, it's going to be after a lot of thinking through. They're not going to just go impulsively and invest in the stock market or any other financial instrument. They're going to take their time. They're going to, so let's say if they're investing in a stock, right? They're going to look up the company. They're going to do their background checks. They're going to look at the performance history of the company over the last several years. And if they feel that there's going to be a success ratio for this particular stock, then that's when they're going to go and invest towards this particular financial instrument. But again, like I said, Taurians have an uncanny ability to predict exactly what's going to do well when. They are highly business minded. They have a very sharp business acumen. They know what is going to click financially, what is not. What is a good deal and what is a rotten deal. They know these things. And it's kind of tied to their intuition. They have the ability to manifest a lot of things that they want in their life. So you can expect Taurian sons, if they think of something, like if they want something in their lives very, very much, like if they desire it a lot, they are going to manifest it. These people are going to manifest it, and in a few months, in a few years, you're going to see them achieve all those things. And it's done in a very passive way. It's not like Aries that is actively going out and getting what they want. Taurian sort of, it's a receptive energy. It's an earth sign, so it's an inward drawing energy. So if they want something, they're going to attract those things to them. If they want wealth, if they want money, if they want financial status, they're going to attract those things to their life. So in a very organic way, they're going to make decisions that improve their financial status or improve their financial security. And they don't have to do too much for it either. A lot of Taurians, so I want to touch upon the second point, the second stereotype about Taurus, that they love food. Yes, Taurians, a lot of Taurian sun signs, they love food. Taurus is ruled by the senses, and what is more sensual than food, right? So they love exploring new cuisines, they love to taste good food, probably gourmet meals, fancy dinners, fancy dishes. They love to try all that. But again, a lot of Taurians, and I have noticed it in a lot of Taurian sun signs, that many of them turn to food for comfort. So many of them are emotional eaters. So they turn to food for emotional comfort. So my advice is for Taurians, dear Taurians, if you do turn to food as a source of comfort, try and tap into your innate intuition. You have so much of it already. You have such an abundance of intuition. Tune into your intuition and try and find out, are you really craving that bar of chocolate, or is your body really craving magnesium? Because a lot of the times we think we want something, but actually our bodies are really wanting something else, probably a healthier alternative. So dear Taurians, I would request you to just try and tap into your intuition to get you the inner guidance to help you make healthier choices. So that's my take on the Taurus sun sign. The next video is going to be on Gemini sun sign. So that's going to be coming up next Monday. So please stay tuned. And thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please, if you like this video, do like the video, and please subscribe to my channel. Make sure to click on the bell notification on the side so that you get updates whenever I post new videos. I'll be doing the entire sun sign series. So next video is going to be Gemini. So please stay tuned. On another note, I was thinking of doing a series on self-care for the signs, different ways in which the signs can take care of themselves. So just like I talked a little bit about Taurus, I would like to talk, do like a series for all the signs, all the 12 signs. So let me know if you'd like to see something like that. So it'll be something like self-care for the signs. So let me know if you want to see a video series like that, and let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to post more videos around that topic. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.